Yeah.
kids, yeah. It
But
waking up early sucks, but like for the first 15 minutes, and then like
that's what I'm saying.
once you're
And
up,
also not just for the first 15 minutes, but maybe for the first week too, because like
yeah,
once you adapt in your schedule,
it's a
like
bit,
once I'm
yeah,
used to it, waking up at 6 a.m. and going to bed at 9 p.m., it's like you're used to it. And that's normally when you're like that, your body's circadian rhythm's telling you to get up that time
yeah,
anyways. Like, so it's bright out when I wake up.
yeah.
So like people should be getting up that early anyways.
Not
So
gonna
it's
lie,
really not that
you're
bad.
an animal for going to bed at 9 though. Like that takes
Dude,
a lot of discipline because everyone's like on their phone, like on
I
social
know.
media at
It's
9.
really
So
bad. But I used to be like that same way and I just slept horrible and I was always tired. And then
yeah,
when I got to college, I just knew that I had so much on my plate. I was like, dude, I need to sleep better. And so I
yeah,
forced myself. Now I love going to bed early.
yeah. I'm trying to like do a thing where like literally like I'm not allowed to bring my phone into the bedroom. Like the bedroom is like
That's genius.
yeah,
I used to do something similar, like in the fall when I was, or the spring when I was at Harvard. I would do. I'm not allowed to get in my bed until like it's time to sleep, and I'm doing the same thing this summer because that
yeah,
just helps. Like when you get in bed, it's like your body just naturally associates that with sleep, and it makes it so much easier to fall asleep. Like I
yeah,
never have
same.
trouble falling asleep ever,
Yeah.
and I don't drink caffeine, so that's probably like part of it too.
No, it actually is crazy. By the time I'm done with my like nightly routine, dude, I literally like fall asleep
You're
so
like ready to
quick.
pass
Yeah.
out.
But
Yeah,
like
it works out great.
when I used to like scroll on my phone, watch YouTube, and then fucking like try to go to bed after like watching YouTube for an hour, it's like
Exactly.
it takes you so much
It's
longer.
so
And
bad.
you can kind of you I literally could have like I used to be able to feel it like in my head. My head was still like working and like my brain was still
Yeah, that
on.
you're just wired still.
Yeah.
The red light was an absolute game changer when we started doing that. Not bringing the phone in bed, and then also
Yeah.
like the red light thing on the phone. Like
Yeah.
those are probably the two biggest because when you're blasting the blue light in your face, it just keeps you up all
Yeah.
night. And it's
And
crazy
then
because the whole world, like no one really knows about that. Like everyone our
no.
age does the just blast light in their face when they're going to sleep.
Yeah. The red light check on the phone, the red light. Honestly, I would say those are the and then just reading and meditating before bed. I have the setting on my hatch for meditating is it's
Yeah,
great.
that's
And
fire.
then honestly, like so my body feels good going to bed. I like the light, like literally like the 5 minute stretching that I do, like that seems to help me a lot. I
Yeah.
also like put my feet like my legs on the wall, like hanging for like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
That
like a leg drain.
yeah, exactly. So you
What
don't
does
feel
that
like
do again? It's
wrestling.
like good for like lymphatic drainage or
Yeah.
something. Yeah,
Mhm.
no, I've heard that's really good. I used to do it. Obviously, we did stadium performance all the time. Like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was like
yeah,
a
after the
great
workout.
way
Yeah.
to like just drain your legs after you like crush, absolutely
Yeah.
crush them. I should probably do it today. That's like a really good idea.
Yeah.
I had to get back on that.
Yep.
But do we want to start talking about the accountability partner stuff, like the main topic for the video?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, cool. Any thoughts right off the bat?
No, I mean, I think like the topic of accountability is literally like probably one of the most in like the most important thing that's happened in my life the last few years, especially having you as an accountability partner. Like it's almost like you're getting double like you're getting double the amount of work done in a way. Like
Exactly.
there's so many opportunities that if you're unmotivated or something's not going your way and you're alone, like you can easily take the way out. Like I literally today at the gym, like I
Yeah.
literally saw a kid and like he was literally talking to himself and he was like, oh, I gotta do like whatever. I think he was doing like sets of 10 and
Yeah.
he was like, fuck, I can only do 8 this time. Or he like said it to himself. And I'm like in my head, I'm like, dude, like if I was a break, like if he had like someone there with him to push him to do like 2 extra reps, he could
It would
easily
make a
do two
huge
extra reps.
difference.
Yeah.
And it
So
makes
it's like,
working out with an accountability partner is literally the best thing you can ever do
yeah.
because it's great to build discipline, like working out on your own. Like it's amazing. Like I think everyone should do it at least for like some stretch of their life. But having a built-in accountability partner at the gym is the most perfect scenario because it just makes the lift seem easier. You do end up doing way more weight because when you're waiting to go,
Yes.
instead of scrolling on your phone or listening to music or like
You're
watching
watching the,
TikTok, you're watching someone else go. And if they're
yeah,
doing more weight than you, you're like, oh, I want to do that. Or if they're
exactly.
doing more reps than you're like, okay, oh, Lewis got
Yeah.
11, I need to get 12. Like it's
Mhm.
just the most perfect way to get a better workout
Yeah.
on every single time.
That's what I was saying this to my friend the other day who I was working out with. Like, honestly, working out with a partner, like, is perfect because the time you'd be taking in between your sets, you're just watching somebody else grind. So it's even
Exactly.
more
It's
motivating.
motivating.
And by the time they're done with their set, it's at that like 2 minute one, depending
It's when
on
you'd be
what
going
exercise you're
anyways.
doing, it's when you would be going anyways, and it's money.
Exactly.
But I do see like groups of like 4 or 5 in the gym, and I'm like, you're not getting anything done. Like,
Yeah,
Like it's
that's
fun.
tough.
It's some like, like it's fun like to be like social hour or whatever. Like you're talking with your boys, but like if
Mhm.
I think the best way to work out is with a partner or like
Probably just one partner, I
yeah,
think
just
is like the
yeah, really
ideal
one
number.
partner. Yeah,
Because if you have, even if you have three, it turns into a social hour. And when you're lifting, the other two are talking, and then you get
exactly.
double the rest time. So it's like you don't need
Yeah.
all that. Like one, working out with one partner is the best by far.
Mhm. Yeah, I
And I
mean,
think also, yeah, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say just like I think the accountability partner is like literally so important. And then
Mhm.
like on top of that, like I think having you as my accountability partner low key has like made me like more self accountable too. Like holding
I
yourself
agree.
accountable, knowing like I need to do this to get better. Like I know it sucks now, but whatever. Like it's the practice of somebody else telling you like to be accountable has made me myself like hold myself accountable more too.
Exactly. Because if you're telling somebody, like, who are you to tell somebody else to like be disciplined or lock in or do the workout when you're not doing it yourself? Like, so it kind of like works out for you that way as well.
Yeah,
Um, and I don't think it's just for the gym. Like the accountability partner thing, I think it
100%.
has the stigma that's like always only for the gym. But I
No.
think in other facets of my life, it's worked even better. Like
Yeah.
I think the goal setting we do every single month, I think that's
So
been like
good. Yeah.
absolutely crucial. Like I think we've
And let's
both made the most growth we've ever made in the last 6 months,
yeah.
and that's when at the day before the first of every single or the last day of every single month, we write down our goals for the month ahead, and then we
Mhm.
call for like 20 minutes and go over them. Anyone can do that with your friend, but the fact that you're writing them down and then saying them out loud to somebody else, it's
Yeah.
like built-in accountability. You're like,
Yeah.
oh shoot, like I already put this out there to the world and my friend.
Yeah. You don't want to
I
let
don't
them
want to be
down. Yeah.
embarrassed in 30 days when I don't
Exactly.
achieve it. So I'm going to do everything I can to achieve it over the next 30 days. And it
Yeah.
works.
No, it
It
really does
literally
work.
works.
It does
It's
work.
so easy. Yeah.
It, no, it like the goal setting like has helped so much. You wouldn't think like it's just insane. Like I would say maybe two of our like one or two of our goals a month are in the gym. Like yeah, like the accountability partner in the gym is like unbelievable and has helped me like help my gains. Like dude, I don't know how we got so strong that one summer in Florida. I was
That was
felt like
insane. But
fucking
that's why it's because
yeah.
of the accountability partner stuff. Like
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been that strong since that
No,
summer
seriously, yeah.
because we and the workouts sucked and we were working 10-hour shifts in valet in the heat in Florida,
Yeah,
running up that hill every single day. But we'd still wake up before and do the workout because we kind of set that standard for ourselves and
we
we knew
did.
that we weren't going to go backwards.
Yeah. And when we got there, it was like we had people coming up to us being like, you boys are grinding.
Yeah,
Like
I know.
they
They
like
could
it.
just tell,
Yeah.
which was
Like
sick.
we set a standard and held each other accountable for it. And
Yeah.
it was unbelievable. But yeah, going back to the goals, like the literally like I feel like the goals that I've set for like the months, like I just think it's helped me so much. Like it gives me such a clearer outlook of like what I need to get done this month. And then
Exactly.
also like giving being proud like it's being proud of yourself at the end of the month like looking back about like the progress you made like I really held myself accountable this month and like I think it's something to celebrate that whatever I said I was going to do something and I did it
Exactly.
and then that keeps carrying on.
100%. I think the thing with goals is too like I used to have I started to figure out now, but I used to have such a hard time with setting goals because you want to set ambitious goals, but then like say I set a bunch of ambitious goals in June and then June 31st comes around and you've only achieved like one out of eight. It feels like a disappointment. It's kind of like it's having the opposite effect you want it to. Like you want to have things to strive for and you want to check them off and feel that accomplished sense of accomplishment.
Yeah,
So I think you need to have a balance between setting goals that are yes, there's something to strive for, but they're I hate to say like realistic because I don't know, like I think everything's realistic, but
yeah,
like setting like kind of realistic goals that you think you can actually achieve within that 30-day window because checking them off is the best part,
yeah, it is.
right? But it is important to set that ambitious goal though because it gives you something to strive for. If you set a
Yeah,
goal that's too easy, like if I set a goal
agreed.
that was like run a mile tomorrow and then I just do it and then I have the rest of the month to go, like it's just too easy. It's not going to do anything.
Yeah,
I think action oriented goals are really good too because it
agreed.
forces you to do something.
I think goal setting like getting good at it just comes with like experimenting with it like at first like you could literally set a goal is like wake up at 7 a.m. every morning like this month. Like I
Mm-hmm.
have work every morning. Like no shit, I'm gonna wake up at 7 a.m.
Exactly.
Like you're gonna it's I think what happened like how my goal setting has gotten better and progressed is kind of just repping it out and see what works, like trying to find that balance you talked about. Like
Hmm.
it's not going to be impossible to accomplish, but it's also not going to be like the 7 a.m. one. Like you're not going to just do it anyways and then feel accomplished because oh, I was doing something that I was already going to do. So I think just like experimenting with it and finding that balance with the goal setting. And then again, just holding yourself accountable to doing that and then finding someone who can also hold you accountable. Like I have access to your goals, you have access to mine. We look at each other.
Exactly.
Like,
It's just
I-
built in accountability. It's built
yeah.
in accountability because you know what I set out to do for the month and the year, and I know what you set out to do
Hmm.
in the month and the year, and we're going to hold each other to that standard because we set that for ourselves.
Hmm.
And I think another thing on goal setting, I know there's some statistic in Atomic Habits by James Clear. It's like if you just write down a goal, you're 53% more likely to achieve it, which is like an
Crazy.
absurd statistic.
Yeah.
So if you have anything you want to get done or achieve, write it down. It takes
Mhm.
5 seconds. Like that statistic is an absolute hack. If you're not writing
Yeah.
it down, you're a clown. Like why wouldn't you? And
Agreed.
then another thing is like you touched on it earlier, but like you want to consistently remind yourself of those goals. So like right now we have it tucked away in like a Google sheet and stuff, and that's good because like we constantly look at it and
I
everything.
look at it. Yeah, I
But I
look at it a
think
lot.
writing them down on paper, you're
Hmm.
reinforcing it with writing it down, you're reading it in your head, you're looking at
Yeah.
it, like all the senses are getting involved. And even just like taping it on your door so that every
Yeah.
single morning when you wake
Yeah.
up and you go outside, you know you're reminding yourself before you start your day, this is what
Mhm.
I'm going to focus on this month. Like this is where I need to get to.
Yeah.
And
The
it's like
door.
subconsciously you just start acting in accordance with trying to achieve those things, whether you realize it or not.
Yeah. No, the door method is actually insane.
The
Like,
door method's insane.
I have to I have to give credit to my boy Trevor. Like when we were kids, like maybe middle school, he had Sharpie all over his door on the wall. Like
Really?
you are going D1. Like
Wow.
no one's gonna outwork you. Like all this stuff, write it in Sharpie. Like 500 shots a day. And when I was in middle school, I'm like, dude, this kid's nuts. Like,
Yeah, you think it's weird. Like
what are
it's
we
a
ta like?
natural
What are
first
we talking
instinct.
about?
Yeah.
Like, what is it? Like, he just seems psycho for writing it down.
Mm-hmm.
And literally, like D1, fucking beast. Like, I mean, he wrote it down and he held himself
That's
accountable
what I'm
to those
saying.
goals
And he
and
read it every single day. He said it to himself every single day. Like he put it somewhere where he could not avoid it. And at
exactly. Yeah.
first, it's hard because like I'm sure when he first wrote that down, he probably had a hard time believing it because he's in middle school. It's like you don't know what's gonna happen. Like you don't know if you're
Mhm.
gonna get injured. You don't know if like you're gonna ever be that good. Like there's a lot of doubt. But if you
Yeah.
just constantly reinforce that belief in your head, you're gonna start to believe it. Like I saw it myself doing the same thing in January. I read the book Think and Grow Rich, and I wrote my 6 steps to riches out, and I said what I was gonna do in like the next couple months. And it sounded crazy at first. Like I wrote down, like, all right, I'm gonna get my first brand deal from TikTok, and it sounded crazy. It didn't even sound believable. But
Hmm.
the guy in the book said, like, it's gonna sound crazy at first. You just need to constantly reinforce that
Yeah.
belief in your own head, and you're gonna start to believe it. And a couple weeks later, I got my first one. It's just like continue to stack up since then.
Yeah.
So you really need to like force yourself to believe it, almost with a sense of like delusionment. Like you need to like actually be
Yeah.
delusional about it.
No, yeah. And you need to hold yourself accountable to being delusional. That's how
Yes.
like literally saw one of the school Hard Knocks videos today, and the guy was like, this world is great for courageous people. Like it rewards courageous people,
Yes.
and you have to be delusional to be courageous in this world. You have to do things that other people don't want to do, and you have to hold yourself accountable to those things. You can't care what other people think. And I
Yeah.
think we're definitely working on like not caring about what other people think and just you know just being in our own paths and holding ourselves accountable to being delusional and being different than everyone else because normal's not going to get it done.
As I'm saying, normal's not going to get done, and it's easy to fall in line too. Like, it's the popular thing to do. The popular thing, like people want to do what other people are doing. It's the cool thing to do, but like, it's not going to get you to like. If you want average results, do what average people do. Like, you need to actually like if you want to be a bodybuilder, take you need to take different approaches to people. You can't eat out with friends. You might have to sacrifice. You're gonna have to make sacrifices. You
Yeah.
might need to quit, not go eat out with friends. You might need to not go out with them on the weekend. But like that's because they don't. That's how they get the results that they get because it's like what you get in what you put out,
Hmm.
or you get out what you put in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
It
I,
all adds up.
I agree.
Uh,
Anything else you want to touch on,
I
or
mean, I'm
anything
trying
we
to think of
missed
anything
on
else.
the term of accountability partner?
Yeah, I mean,
Let's think of some actionable steps for whoever's listening. Like how
Yeah.
they can go about, because we've talked about the benefits of having an accountability partner. I think everyone understands the importance of it and how
Yeah.
it's helped us. Just through
Hmm.
talking about it, like they can just realize how it's helped us. Um, yeah, but because in this world, like I know, like it's like we are very lucky. It's hard to find someone who has the same goals as you,
Yeah.
who is as driven and motivated and like wants to be great and like do all these great things. So like, what can someone do
Yeah.
who's kind of struggling with finding like that perfect accountability partner?
Yeah. I mean, I would say like the hardest part was finding someone. Like,
I agree.
I think, you know, don't be afraid to ask, like, hey, like, I'd love to, hold you accountable, like, text about like our goals and whatever.
Hmm.
I think it took a, like, I think like, it's almost like when we started doing it, like, it seemed like you almost have to force it at the beginning. Like,
You do.
it seems
It's
annoying. Like,
uncomfortable. It seems
yeah,
annoying.
it seems extremely annoying to like constantly text someone about like doing stuff.
Yeah,
And it's
like
like,
checking in,
am I
making like,
annoying?
oh,
Like,
did you work out
yeah,
today? Like,
yeah. I like when we start. It's been so long, but like I don't even know when we started. Like probably 4 years
four
ago,
years ago,
maybe.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the beginning, I was definitely thinking like, dude, am I annoying this kid for texting him every 2 seconds about like
Yeah.
getting in a lift and stuff? Like,
Exactly.
but like the force, like the forcing of it is what's gonna like create a norm of like
Exactly.
you like holding him accountable and your boy holding you accountable. So I think that's the first step is just like getting out of that, be comfortable being uncomfortable
Hmm.
with another person. You know, just c continue to text them and stuff.
Exactly.
Um,
You 100% need to get out of the comfort zone. Like that's the thing.
yeah,
Because I'm naturally an introverted guy. Like so, if I never force myself to put myself out there and put myself like in front of other people like us, and like I would never have gotten the opportunity to be your accountability partner
hmm,
because you need to like take that leap of faith. Like you can tell like if you spend enough time with people, like for example, we were on the same basketball team. Like I knew you were a hard worker. Like you could just tell by hanging out with
yeah,
someone. So like you can kind of see those similarities, and like you just got to be confident and take that shot. Like
yeah,
even if what's the worst case scenario? They turn you down and say like, oh, like I'm not really into that, or like, oh, like I already
yeah,
have an accountability partner. If they even say that, like it's like if someone was to reach out to me and say like, yo, like would you mind if I like checked in with you and like we held each other accountable? Like any ambitious person is gonna be absolutely hyped about that. Like if I get
yeah,
a text like that, I'm gonna be hyped because it's just
yeah,
another
100%.
like it's not harmful to have multiple accountability partners. It's just like reinforcing that discipline and
Yeah.
motivation stuff. Like it's I think it's amazing.
Yeah, I agree. I love when people like who I've given like workout programs to like text me like, dude, I had a sick workout today, blah, 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 like or like like feel free to text me about stuff. I'm like, dude, hell yeah. Like
Yeah,
I'd love to be like, like get your workout in today, all that. I think,
exactly.
yeah. I think taking the leap, forcing it, like just get out of your comfort zone a little bit and then like don't be afraid to ask, like what you said, like again, that kind of goes back to like not caring about what people think. Like
Exactly. That's what it
you
all
kind
comes
of have to
back
just
to.
take the first step and be like, look, dude, like I'm really trying to better myself, and like it's literally statistically shown that like if you have an accountability partner, you're gonna make more progress.
Yeah, so
Like,
much easier.
I mean, there's obviously beasts out there who like do it all on their own, and like,
Yeah.
but
But
like,
it's harder
it,
for them. Like
yeah,
they have to put more like mental willpower in to get the same result. Like
yeah,
you and I could do the same workout apart. Like if you're in Rhode Island, I'm in Boston, and we could be doing the same workout. I'm not going to be like no matter how motivated I am that day, I'm not going to be as motivated to work out alone than if I like compared to if
exactly,
I was working
yeah,
out with you. Because
yeah,
you know when you know someone's watching over you, it's like if
yeah,
you're at work and your boss is looking over your shoulder, you're gonna be typing away, you're gonna be grinding. If he's like over
exactly,
there eating lunch, you're not gonna have that same sense of urgency. You're just
yeah.
not. It's not gonna happen. So think of it like that.
No, yeah, you hit on the head right there. I agree.
Okay,
Um,
good.
I, I, I mean, I think like we've kind of drawn out some good first steps people can take,
I agree.
and then I think just like as time goes on, just trusting it
Hmm.
and continuing to go on with it, like it progresses very quickly. Like it literally has gotten to the point like where I'm working out sometimes, and I'm like, if I half dog a rep, I'm like, like, dude, Braden wouldn't fuck with that.
No, seriously.
Like let's lock in a little bit.
I
Like,
think the same thing.
and
Or
then
like
and
I'll
then
look at the sheet and see what your numbers were. I'll be like, okay, Lewis did this, so I gotta do this.
yeah.
Like even when
Yeah.
you don't feel like it, that's enough motivation. Like that's where the motivation can come from.
Yeah.
Because motivation is very powerful. Like it is kind of underappreciated because everyone loves to say like discipline is more important than motivation, and I do think it is. But at the same
Yeah.
time, like if you can get free motivation from I don't know watching a video to hype you up before the gym or listening to music or like doing a workout with a friend, then why not take advantage of it? Like
Yeah. Agreed.
there's no point to avoid it.
Yeah. And it's already like and it's doing it has like helped me a ton too. Like what I said, like going back to what I said about holding yourself accountable, like getting the accountability like partner from you, it has also helped me hold myself accountable. It literally ha happened today in the gym. I where I was doing my 5x5 squat and last week was heavy. Like last week felt pretty heavy and like I was deciding whether to go up 5 pounds or not.
Yeah,
I'm like, what is the worst that could happen if I go like
yeah,
in my head, you fight demons. Like your
exactly.
brain is gonna tell you to
It's
not get
gonna
out of bed in the
avoid the
morning.
discomfort.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Your brain wants you to be comfortable, but you make real growth when you get out of that comfort zone in your brain. But I was like, at first I was like, I could just do the same weight, it's fine. But then I convinced myself, I'm like, what's the worst that's gonna happen when I add 5 extra pounds? I'm gonna fail like the last
Yeah,
set? Like,
exactly,
I mean, that'd be sick if I did. Like, I mean, whatever, I'm grinding for it, but like,
exactly.
I didn't fail the last set. I worked a little harder than last week, and
Yeah,
like
and
my
now
weight
you're
went
getting
up.
stronger.
Yeah,
Like
like
it's all good. It's like when you do something you haven't done before, so like going up the extra 5 pounds. Since you haven't done it before, it feels impossible to your brain because it's never seen you actually do it. That's why visualization is so it's such a cool tool because
it
if
is a
you
very cool
see
tool.
like your brain doesn't know the difference. If you envision yourself doing something,
Yeah,
it doesn't really know the difference between actually doing it or just dreaming
yeah,
about
we
it. So
learned
like,
that from like Dr. Emery in Florida.
yeah, that was
Like the
fire. I know that was big time.
visualization techniques, like it helps
Yeah,
with all sports too, like imagining yourself making a layup, all that stuff. It helps a
exactly.
lot. You can do
It helps
it
a
with
ton.
anything. Yeah.
And you see all the pro athletes do it now too. Like it probably wasn't talked about like 30 years ago, but now it's all this like new stuff
Yeah.
coming out. Everyone does it. And if you don't, you're falling behind. Like it's an absolute hack. Because visualization in a way, it's like the delusion we talked about. It's like visualizing yourself achieving the goals. Like it's the same
Mhm.
exact thing. And if that's just enough to give you the confidence boost you need to get that extra 5 reps or to get the extra 5 pounds or get the extra rep or achieve that goal that you don't think you can get at the end of the month.
Mhm.
Like all that stuff goes back to visualization. So it's
Yeah.
very key.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
Great stuff.
Anything else you want to talk about before we wrap it up?
No, I mean, I think why we started this podcast was to just spread the word and build community about like things that we care about and things that can improve other people's lives. We're not, and we would love people's feedback. I know I'm speaking for both of us. We would love
Mhm.
everyone's feedback. Like, please leave comments if you have questions and comments, leave them. Like, we want you to get better as a human being, you to reach your goals, all that good stuff. Like, and we're not going to be Hollywood about it. Like, shoot us a text.
That's what I'm saying.
We're
Like
here
our
to help you guys. We want to
DM
spread
us
the
on our
word and spread the
socials or
message.
whatever. I think our emails are in there too. And then another thing, we're running High Rocks workouts for free
Yeah.
in Boston and Providence every other week. You'll see like graphics of like where the actual location is on our stories. We're alternating between Providence and Boston every single week. And there's free electrolytes, free protein shakes every
Yeah.
single time. And we're just trying to build community. We want to meet like-minded people. And like chances are, if you show up, you're gonna find an accountability partner because like it's only locked in people coming.
Yeah.
It's Saturdays at 8:30 a.m. So everyone
Yeah.
else is sleeping in.
Exactly. We're trying to build
Yeah,
community here. Yep.
exactly. Well, great stuff.